What's up, guys? Haven't seen you guys in a while. Figure I'd drop a little video. I hit 60 subscribers, guys. I appreciate y'all for hitting that subscribe button. I hit over 1,000 views on a few of my videos. I appreciate you guys, all the great comments you've been leaving me. If you could do me a favor, guys, hit the like button. So the more you hit the like button, the more this video will be shared across search engines and stuff like that, YouTube algorithms, you know. Let's try to get this content out there, though. I would love to show you more content. You can see I'm switching these tanks up all the time. So this is the 55-gallon, fully planted, CO2 injected, my bedroom tank. And all these plants been growing really well. But it was time for a reset. About every 6 months to a year, I'll reset the tank completely, switch up the plants. Just gives it a different look, clean it real thoroughly. This time I actually sloped the soil up towards the back so the plants will project out towards the front a little bit better. We did all this yesterday, which was Saturday. Or excuse me, yesterday was Friday. And we spent all day cleaning the tank out, and I got it empty, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, so I wanted this to be a tetra kingdom where my tetras would just constantly school back and forth, but it wasn't a situation. The more full my plants grew in, the more the tetras were hiding. So lights on, especially the ember tetras are slightly aggressive compared to, let's say, the cardinal tetras that are super chill. The embers are always darting around during the day, back and forth, and it spooks the cardinals a little bit. But so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, what do I want to do with this tank? What's good fish to keep in a planted tank? So I went on imperialtropicals.com. And I had already had in my mind set I want to do some angels. So I was like, let me see what they have at Imperial. Imperial has some great fish. They had some red kois. They're about $16 a piece. They had some platinums. And I was also looking at the smoky Pinoys. And I seen the Pinoy, and I was like, man, I would love to have my guy Winston Somegoods Pinoys again. I kept them before, and I had a freak accident, and I lost them. And I was like, let me see what's going on. And so I posted in my local Raleigh Aquarium Society, hey, who's got angels for sale locally, and what kind do you have? And my buddy Neil Frank reached out to me and says he has Pinoy Somegood. And there's nobody else Winston Somegood in our area. I knew they were his. And I remember Winston got rid of all of his angels, and he's just doing plants now. And I was thrilled to see that I was able to get these fish. And so I reached out to him. He told me he had them. And I said, hey, I would love to get 10. How much? Guys, I don't even want to tell you how cheap he gave them to me. I mean, they were $10, and he threw one or two in for free because it wasn't perfect. I paid like $86, I think, for 10. Went to his house, very welcoming, great guy, very knowledgeable. Neil Frank, man, thanks for the hospitality. I really highly enjoyed it. Beautiful home. Garage setup. I love you. Winston Somegood had a garage setup too, which I'm just super jealous of. I love these garage setups. Stacked up tanks, lined up, babies everywhere. It's just fun to see. Definitely enjoyed his fish. He has some banded sunfish that look like little blue rams with like leopard. They were beautiful. He had all kinds of cool fish, blue-eyed lemons. So he didn't have any blue-eyed lemons for sale right now. On the way home, I was like, let's stop by the best fish store in Raleigh, the Fish Room on Capitol Boulevard. Stopped by there. I ran through the tanks real quick because they were packed. And I didn't see him, and I see my buddy on the way out. I think he's an owner, but I'm on the way out and I see him. I was like, "You don't have any blue-eyed lemons?" He's like, "Yeah, I got a few." And I was like, "I didn't see him." And he goes over there. He's like, "I got 3. Let me get them all." Without even looking at the price, it turned out they were in Fish Room is typically their prices are significantly 30-40% cheaper than everybody else. But these were $20 each for those blue-eyed lemons. I'm gonna put them in my discus tank because I'm getting a lot of diatom algae in there on the plants and stuff, and I want them to clean it off. So they're going in there. So I got 10 of these. They're Pinoy blues. Parents were a Pinoy clown, and I think the mom was like a Pinoy pearl scale or something like that. I've had these fish before. They glow. They are beautiful, and I figured if all the black gravel, black background, they were gonna really, really pop out. I did leave the snowball pleco. He's down there in his cave. You can see his tail sticking out a little bit. Loves that cave. He does no cleaning. Zero cleaning whatsoever. He will eat a zucchini. He doesn't even eat. He'll eat some rapashi, but he doesn't eat the algae wafers. He doesn't clean a wall. You don't. I mean, that's where he stays, is in that cave. But really excited. I need some more stem plants. I'm probably gonna hit Winston up and show him what I got left. And then, see, originally I had it in sand, and a lot of his plants, even with the CO2 injection, fluvial tabs, they still didn't survive. So now that I have the fluvial stratum, best soil on the market, it'll grow everything he has. And I want to definitely get some more stems. Man, he's admirable what he does with his fish tanks. I love his Dutch style tanks. Beautiful, great stems. All these plants grow really well. You can see over there on the right, I had a little cyanobacteria show up. Still a little bit in there I didn't get out, I see. It's easy to clean up. That stuff, I mean, typically just hovers on top of the soil, and I vacuum it off, it's gone. But I see a chunk I missed. I'm gonna get it out here in a minute. But let's get these fish in the tank, guys, and I'll come back and see how they look. What's up, guys? It's Tuesday. I know I said I was gonna make the video the next day, but life, you know. Fish have acclimated. All 10 fish are still alive. Plop and drop, you know how I do. Acclimate them to temperature 30 minutes, then put them, strain them through a net. I use a net, and then directly in the tank. Nope, don't put any of the water into the tank either. All 10 of these Pinoy Blue are 7 months old. Neil Frank got them from Winston Some Good. He got the mother and father, and they bred, and they had babies, and these are what he has left of the babies. Can't say enough good things about our community, Raleigh Aquarium Society here in Raleigh, North Carolina. I've really enjoyed this hobby and meeting some of these veterans in the game. I mean, I've been in the fish game now 5 years, and I know a lot. I've done a lot of research. I've YouTubed ridiculous amounts, and I've probably watched every aquarium co-op video, KG Tropicals, Caveman Aquatics, MD. God, there's so many. Jay Wilson I watch every so often. Tazawa Tanks, Dean's Fish Room, also a master breeder, love him. But I still am learning, always learning, guys. And Neil Frank dropped some knowledge on me. He's been breeding a lot more. I'm not too much into breeding, but if I see babies, I want to raise them up, and I don't want them to get eaten by their parents. And that's what I'm excited about these Pinoys. Last time I got them, they were 2-3 times bigger than they are now. But I got 10 of them, and the color on these guys is amazing. The picture in the video does not pick it up as well as in person. In person, I mean, these guys are glowing. Super thrilled about the fish that I got, and thanks again to Neil Frank for trusting me with these fish, and I'm gonna raise them and give them a great life. I mean, they got a 55-gallon all to themselves. Well, the snowball pleco too, which is down there, and it's, let's see. There he is. You can see his tail. That's always it. You can see the tail. That's always the situation. But I love that fish. Nothing to take away from him. I enjoy seeing him. Every so often he'll pop out and look at me and be like, "Yo, where's my zucchini?" And but I'm power feeding these guys. So usually all my fish I feed once a day. But these guys I've been feeding just smaller increments 3 times a day, and they're eating great. I mean, they're eating everything. I give them one day omega-1 freshwater flakes. Day 2 I give them the krill from what's the name of that company? Extreme. Everybody's all extreme. But I tell you what, guys, the krill, my fish do not love it. I don't understand. Even, it's not just the extreme krill, but even the Northfin krill, my cichlids, tend to not eat it as fast. So I'll put 2 scoops of the krill in there, and it'll make its way to the bottom, and it'll sit there for a second. Eventually they'll eat it. Let me get these guys into view a little better. But if you drop in 2 scoops of the Bug Pro or the Northfin cichlid or the Omega-1, I mean, it's gone immediately. It doesn't hit the ground. So but I know it's good for them, and I know it pops the colors, especially on the redfish and stuff like that. So I make sure that they have it in their diet, but they don't love it. I'm loving this tank, especially since I reset it. I can't wait to see it grow in and see these angels. I mean, they love this tank, and I'm really happy with the slope I put in there too. It goes up high. I mean, on the side over here, I mean, here's the bottom of the tank down here, so there's like 6 inches of soil right there. Look at these guys. So cute. You can see that blue though popping. I mean, great fish. Super glad I went with them. Guys, once again, if you could subscribe if you want to see more content. I still have more videos coming. I'm going to show you guys those blue-eyed lemons here soon, and wait till you see what my 75-gallon is looking like, the rainbow tank. So I've taken all the tetras I have. I think I got 14 cardinals and like 14 ember tetras, and there's like 14 rummy nose tetras in there also, and the tank is just super full. So be looking for that content. Hit the subscribe button, drop me a like. It helps my channel out so much, and just interacting with you guys. Any comments are very welcomed. I appreciate any comments that you, or questions or concerns or anything to help my channel out. I appreciate you guys. All right, guys, I'm signing off. Appreciate y'all. Peace.